Hello and welcome to Warhammer Wednesday. I've got a treat for you today, and it follows the summer of flyers, I suppose you'd call it, that GW are doing at the moment. What better way to continue that than to have an unboxing of another flyer? It's in here, it says it in the title, I won't hide it. It's the Space Marine Xiphon Interceptor. If you've already seen my flyer videos last weekend, you'll see that I kind of made fun of Games Workshop's recent attempt at a good looking flyer. Well, I can tell you right now, I've got the best looking flyer in the Space Marine arsenal, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, Dark Talon might look good, but really, Storm Raven, Storm Talon, and now the Stormhawk. Even the Thunderhawk and the Stormbird, dare I say it, but this is the real deal, guys. This is the best looking flyer, in my opinion. I also bought transfer sheet. We'll have a little look at that. For something I've been spending a lot of time on recently, and hopefully I'll get a video out to you soon. I know it's a long time coming, but here we go. This is one of the transfer sheets for Titan. It's coming along very well. So that's the little teaser. I will be doing a Warlord Titan update video at some point in the very near future. As you probably understand, there's been a lot of releases and things recently. We've had everything from Betrayal at Calth, we've had Overkill, we've had Renegade, we've just now had Death from Skies, everything in between. I've had other Forge World models that I've had, and those start collecting box sets, and I've been painting other things too, so the Warlord's kind of been put on a back burner. Another reason is it's a massive model, and I'm not quite ready to dedicate a specific place to put him. The Reaver Titan and Warhounds, they can just be put in a box, that's fine, and they don't really take up that much space, but the Warlord takes up a fair bit. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get on with the unboxing and initial impressions of the Space Marine Xiphon Interceptor. But let's have a little look. Straight away, you get these lovely instructions. Oh, you get the guide, and whoever that is checked it apparently, and you get to see what it looks like. It looks very awesome. It just looks like a spacefaring craft. It really does. I really don't get the 11 front armour when that little Stormhawk gets 12. I think if anything they should bump the armour on this to 12 all round, but you know, we'll see. Or at least give it 3 hull points. But right, so you get flying base, I see. So you get the flying base. It's a bit slimy. One of the wings. Canopy. So it will go something like that. Have I got it right, guys? Yeah, almost got full marks. So yeah, it's going to look something like that, but we'll see. So you kind of get the gist of the overall shape of it and all the rest. Lovely looking detail. And the command console. I never really get this bit here because it's almost like a Aestus assault ramp. You kind of want that to open. Oh well. Let's have a look in this little bag too. You get the thrusters. You get one large one in the middle, up on there, and then you get the 2 slightly smaller ones. It's got 2 twin link las cannons, one on either side, and then it's got this beast, this rotary missile launcher. Looks very cool, just popping out of there. Or is it there? Yeah, sorry, it's there. and then you get the landing struts. I'm going to have mine completely either clipped off or completely embedded in there. Then you get the Space Marine pilot. This will go really well with my Mark V Space Marines. I've now got 60 of them. I did buy another Betrayal at Calth box set, so I've got 60 tactical Marines, which is great because in a way I can have 3 squads of 20 all in this really nice power armour, and if the flyers have got this power armour, just adds that extra detail, doesn't it? And then the shoulder pads and his arms. Then you got these, which are the flat struts, and these the intakes, the jet intakes, and then you've got this, so that just slots on there. I'm going to talk more about it in the next part of the video, where you'll see it completely constructed and built. So I'll see you in a moment. Welcome to the second part of the review. Here she is, the Space Marine Xiphon Interceptor. This is the Space Marine flyer. This really is. Not this. This is a potato with wings on. I mean, it's as less ugly as they can make it, but still, it's just a try hard. This is the real deal. This is what you should be getting. Yes, the price, it is 2.5 times more expensive than what you've just seen, but don't you think it's easily worth 2.5 times more? This is the real deal. You can't really better this. I think it's an incredibly good looking flyer in general. It's got some alright rules. It's heavily armed. I like the weapon options. This just captures this is what a Space Marine vehicle should be. It should be sleek, technologically superior. It should just look that step above your normal Imperial Navy, and it really should. Like their tanks do. It captures the Space Marine aesthetic so well, and it's got the weapon loadout to match. It's got a rotary missile launcher on the underside, which is just incredible. And then it's got these landing struts here that you can have either fully down or closed. I might have my second one fully down, but just so that I can just put it on a board and have it as it's landed, and maybe have the cockpit open. And then it's got 2 twin link las cannons as well. And the rules aren't too bad for it. This I was a bit unsure about, because with the slits in, it does look very much like a Thunderhawk or a Storm Raven, because anything with slits, even if they're indented rather than convex, it sort of looks like a landing door or something like that. So, but that's the only kind of way that they could do that. It would have been nice if they had intakes there, or a weapon there, or I don't know, something. It's a lovely model. I had no issues whatsoever with it, so don't let kind of resin put you off. It weighs a little bit, but even the base that's just glued on with plastic glue is more than enough to hold it there. It goes into the resin very well. It took me just shy of an evening. I mean, obviously you unbox it and you wash it overnight, leave it overnight, and then come back to it, dry it, and you're good to go. But from the actual construction point of view, from filing it down, cutting it off sprues, and super gluing it all together, it took me about an evening. Whereas this took me a whole day, just because of all the mould lines and so many parts, 40-50 parts maybe, whereas this is literally, you could count them on 2 hands, I'd say. Hardly any parts. They went together really well. Yes, you're paying more, but that's saving you a lot of time as well. It's a much better looking model, and it's saving you half a day or more in constructing. Yeah, so just bear those factors in mind. The cockpit, obviously it's got this little clear plastic part to it, and there's a Space Marine in there. His helmet looks very much like Horus Heresy Mark V, I think it is. So that'll go really well with your Space Marine Legion. But it's a lovely model. It doesn't take very long to construct. You spray it, you can paint it. You could do one of these models after washing it within a day, including the painting. They're very quick, easy, and satisfying models to make and set up and everything. So it's going to take you a lot less time from start to finish than a Stormhawk. Hopefully they'll get FAQ'd. They'll have a better pursuit just because they've got the 3 huge thrusters there, and maybe their agility will be bumped up as well compared to a Stormhawk. Here's hoping. I'll show you the spare parts. Drum roll please. There we go. So all you get is just the 3 landing stilts or landing feet that are extended. So you have the option. So that's just the spare parts, just 3. So hardly any wastage at all. Whereas the Stormhawk obviously basically had another Storm Talon in the box. So there you go. I really am a big fan of this model. I should have got it earlier, but I'm glad I have finally got one. A lovely model to be part of and to experience. Pleased I finally got one and added it to the chapter. So what's your feelings and thoughts of the model? You know where to put your comments. Thanks ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.